Lewis Hamilton won 6 out of his 7 world championships after joining Mercedes in 2013. Mercedes has had a very competitive car in every season since the beginning of the turbo hybrid era of Formula One. However, they lost that momentum in last season, and Hamilton had not enough power in his W13 to fight for the championship. He waited with patience to do something in the new season. But Mercedes' development process is not on the right path, and Hamilton is frustrated as his dream of winning the 8th world title is fading away. Now Hamilton is in the last year of his contract, and still, there is no talk of extensions as well. Hamilton firmly stated that he has no plans to leave Mercedes ahead of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. But anything can change suddenly in Formula One, and history evidence for that. But who can say that Hamilton will change his path to win his 8th world title? Before we proceed, we would be extremely grateful if you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon for more exciting updates. Starting from 2014, Lewis Hamilton was able to win every championship except in 2016. In that year, Hamilton's teammate, Nico Rosberg, was able to win the driver's title. In all the other seasons, Lewis Hamilton spread his dominance all over the sport. However, that sequence was broken by Red Bull after 7 seasons, as Verstappen grabbed the 2021 driver's title after a close battle with Hamilton. Even though they lost the driver's title, they were able to retain the constructor's title in that year too. They lost momentum with the regulation changes introduced ahead of the 2022 season. They went for a radical body design without wide side pods, and the overall aerodynamic department of the 2022 Mercedes Challenger failed, fading their 2022 championship hopes. They tried to improve the car throughout the entire 2022 season and were able to achieve some success at the latter part. This little success, as well as the misreading of their own data in the winter, misguided them in designing the 2023 Challenger, and they decided to continue their zero-pod design for the new season as well. Mercedes engineers were very confident about W14, and team principal Toto Wolff even promised a surprise ahead of the new season. But in the season opener race in Bahrain, they were not able to deliver the success they promised with W14. Hamilton is clearly unhappy with the development process of W14 and is very frustrated as he is chasing the dream of winning 8 world titles. The Brackley-based team enjoyed some little improvements in Jeddah, but it is not strong enough to challenge the dominance of Red Bull and Aston Martin at the top. A debate about the Hamilton-Mercedes relationship arose with frustrated comments made by the Brit after he finished 50 seconds behind Verstappen in Bahrain. However, Wolff remained calm about the comments made by his long-term employer, as he knew there is an issue with their car. When Toto Wolff was asked whether Lewis Hamilton is going to leave Mercedes at the end of this season, Toto Wolff said, "I don't think that Lewis will leave Mercedes. He's at the stage of his career where we trust each other. We've formed a great bond among each other, and we have no reason to doubt each other even though this is a difficult spell. So nice it will be when we come out of this valley of tears and come back to solid performances. As a driver, if he wants to win another championship, he needs to make sure that he has the car. And if we cannot demonstrate that we can give him the car in the next couple of years, then he needs to look everywhere. I don't think that he's at that stage, but I would have no grouch if that happens in a year or two," he added further. Hamilton is really frustrated about what is going on inside the Mercedes team, and he is still living in the dream of his 8th world title despite the underperformance of their car. But the British racing driver confirmed that he is not going to leave the Mercedes team. "I still have 100% belief in this team. It is my family and I've been here a long time, so I don't plan on going anywhere else," he said. Hamilton also confirmed that a discussion is going on with the Mercedes administration over his contract. "There are no performance clauses," Hamilton said. "We are in talks, just in the process of going through the motions of what that looks like, what the future looks like, what we want to do. We are always looking to continuously challenge ourselves rather than just doing a driver's contract like everyone does. What can we do? We did the Ignite partnership last year on how we can promote diversity within the sport, just exploring different avenues and what else we can do. I'm fully integrated within Mercedes-Benz. I've been with them for such a long time, since I was 13, so I'm very proud of the brand and the business, what they do, what they stand for, and the impact they have throughout the world. But you can always do more, so discussions are around what else we can do together to lift people up, Britt said, further confirming that he is not going to leave Mercedes' team. But what if Mercedes fails in this season as well? It is interesting to see what option that Hamilton has for the next season to win his 8th world title. Red Bull is the best option for Hamilton to win his 8th world title, but it has the least possibility to happen with several reasons. 2-year contract of Perez also comes to end in this season, and a chance will be opened at Red Bull. But the Red Bull administration will not interest about Hamilton, as it surely creates unnecessary competition within the team. They only need a strong wingman for the team than another world champion. Aston Martin is the second best option available for him, as the British racing team appeared to be the second best team on the grid this season. One seat is always reserved for the team owner's son, Lance Stroll. Fernando Alonso is in his debut season with the British racing outfit, and it is difficult to think that he will leave the team sooner within one season. The best option available for Hamilton under these circumstances is Ferrari. Both Sainz and Leclerc were unable to deliver a championship despite they had a strong car in last season. The current Ferrari duo are very strong performers, and their main issue is the lack of consistency. So, Ferrari surely needs a strong and consistent performer, and they will surely create a space for Hamilton if he is ready to make a move. The 2023 season is still too young to make so many predictions. Mercedes are currently doing their best to take everything back on the right path. Sometimes they can achieve success within the next 3 or 4 seasons, and then Hamilton can fight for his dream again. Then there is no need to make a move. But Hamilton will surely change his decision in the latter part of the 2023 season if the condition remains the same within the German racing team, as he wants to win his 8th world title. Do you think that Hamilton will remain in the same decision if Mercedes isn't able to take things back on the right path? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel to get more exciting Formula One news. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye!